For accurate weather forecast and live news, subscribe to our Skymet Weather YouTube channel. Press the bell icon and do not miss on any of our weather news.
Welcome to Skymet. This is the National Weather Bulletin. This forecast for 24 hours, 20th of July. Monsoon is in an active phase. A lot of weather activity over most parts of the country. We know the national capital had deluge of rainfall on 2 days. Financial capital Mumbai also enough rainfall, almost heading towards record rainfall for the month of July, and many other parts of the country also. In the remaining days we see it happening. A low pressure area likely to come up, which will keep the monsoon active for the remaining days of this July as such. Coming to the east and northeast India first, all the states, they will have fairly widespread rain and thunder shower activity. As we see east and northeast India, firstly a cyclonic circulation is coming up over the Head Bay. Other circulation that's there over parts of Assam and adjoining region. Also we see the trough which is extending from North India, that's along the foothills running through parts of Bihar and sub-Himalayan West Bengal. So all these features put together will give fair amount of rain and thunder shower activity over Bihar, Jharkhand, West Bengal and northeast India. Over Bihar, particularly close to the foothills, starting with the Champaran region, west and east Champaran, Sitamarhi, Madhubani, and then traveling further Supaul, Bhagalpur, Purnia, Kishanganj, Katihar region, and then even the southern parts including the state capital Patna, Gaya also will have rain and thunder shower activity. Jharkhand, including the capital that is Ranchi, Jamshedpur, Gumla, Khunti, Bokaro, even Pakur, this is the Dumka region will have rain and thunder shower. It's a fairly widespread activity even there also. Parts of West Bengal, more so toward the northern parts, including Malda, Bankura, this will have, and the sub-Himalayan West Bengal, Darjeeling, Kalimpong, Kuch Behar, Alipurduar, Binaguri, Hashimara, Siliguri will have rain and thunder shower activity. Entire northeast India, because of this cyclonic circulation, particularly Arunachal, Assam and Meghalaya will have fairly widespread rain thunder shower with heavy at few places. Coming to the North India, as I said earlier, the national capital was submerged with some heavy downpours on 2 days, and this activity will reduce a little for the time being, but before it picks up towards the weekend, but still it will have some rain and thunder shower activity during these 24 hours also. Extension of this is there even over parts of Punjab and Haryana. We see the monsoon trough. There is a circulation that's there over parts of Pakistan and adjoining area, with the trough extending and joining the other one along the foothills of East UP and Bihar. So with this situation, entire UP region is expected to have fairly widespread rain and thunder shower activity, starting with the foothills right from Pilibhit, Bareilly, Bahraich, Lakhimpur, and then going further up to Gorakhpur. Even the lower portion, the southern portions inclusive of Allahabad, Kanpur, Lucknow, Ayodhya, Raebareli, Azamgarh, all these parts are also under the shadow of some rain and thunder shower during these 24 hours. Closer home, even closer next to Delhi, Muzaffarnagar, Meerut, Aligarh, this pocket also will have rain and thunder shower activity. Parts of Punjab and Haryana, as I said, particularly the northern belt, northern parts of these two states along the foothills, starting with say Pathankot, Gurdaspur, and then going right up to Ropar and Chandigarh will have rain and thunder shower activity. Parts of West Rajasthan will be slightly mild, that's except West Rajasthan may not have any significant activity, but next to Delhi region, Ajmer, Alpur, Alwar, Dholpur, this pocket may have some light and rain thunder shower activity. The central parts, even Madhya Pradesh also will be having some rain and thunder shower during these 24 hours, and in the central parts along with Madhya Pradesh, even Maharashtra also. As I said earlier that there is a trough which was running along the foothills. From there you can see southwestern parts of UP, a trough is running down south across Chhattisgarh, Vidarbha, and then up to Telangana. So this is the one which will give some rain and thunder shower over Chhattisgarh, parts of Odisha, interior parts of Odisha. It could be right up to Sambalpur, and then even the state capital Bhubaneswar also. Sambalpur, Angul, Keonjhargarh, this is the belt which can expect rain and thunder shower activity. And Chhattisgarh, mostly the southern parts, that's inclusive of Raipur, Ambikapur, and Dantewada, Sukma. This is the belt which can have rain and thunder shower activity, and spilling over to even parts of Vidarbha, wherein Amravati, Akola, and even Nagpur, Wardha, Yotmal, Chandrapur, and then further coming towards Marathwada region, some scattered rain and thunder shower. Konkan coast again will have some good showers, possibly heavy at places, including Mumbai. Gujarat will have less rainfall activity, could remain light at most places except southern parts of coastal parts of Gujarat, inclusive of Valsad, Navsari, Surat, and some coastal parts of Saurashtra, starting with say Mahua, Viraval, Diu, and then going down further up to Somnath, Viraval, Dwarka, Porbandar will have some moderate rain and thunder shower activity. Southern parts of the country, Tamil Nadu and Rayalaseema, coastal Andhra Pradesh, southern parts of coastal Andhra Pradesh will not have much of activity, possibly remaining dry at most of the places. But then coastal parts of Karnataka, again starting with Bangalore, Karwar, Harnai, Agumbe will have heavy rain and thunder shower activity at many places. Even north interior Karnataka, right up to Gulbarga, Raichur, Bellary, Dharwad, this pocket can expect rain and thunder shower activity. Light showers even in south interior Karnataka, inclusive of Bangalore, Chamraj, Nagar, Mandya, Mysore, and then even up to Chitradurg. Parts of Kerala, northern half will have a little more activity than the southern one. Southern one mostly remaining quiet with light rainfall activity, but then the extreme northern parts, inclusive of Kannur and Kozhikode, will have moderate rain and thunder shower activity. Overall, the monsoon is going to be active over many parts of the country, and this activity will increase further with the formation of low pressure area, which is likely in another 3 days time over the Bay of Bengal, and then carrying the surge, monsoon surge, even to the remaining parts of the country. That's the monsoon update and the brief from Skymet. Keep watching for latest and further information on this. Thank you.
Keep your family healthy by downloading Skymet AQI app and tracking air pollution of your location in real time.